Happy Friday the 13th, everyone. In today's video, we're going to celebrate possibly one of the best Friday films in the franchise, which is Part 4, the final chapter. Welcome to the Spooky Nerd Club, everyone. I'm your host, Ray.
Hello.
This film was directed by Joseph Zito, written by Victor Miller, Ron Kurz, and Martin Katrozer. This movie stars Judy Arson, Peter Barton, Kimberly Beck, Corey Feldman, and the great Crispin Glover. This film was edited by Joel Goodman, who also edited The Abyss from 1989. Another co-editor on this film was Daniel Lowenthal, who also edited Silver Bullet from 1985. Pretty cool werewolf movie. Madman from 1981. Crazy Vicious Slasher. And Mother's Day from 1980. A shitty trauma film. This film was released on April 13th, 1984. This film had a budget of $2,600,000 and grossed over $32,900,000 worldwide. So I'm gonna give you a quick synopsis of the film. So at the start of this film, Jason Voorhees is believed to be dead and taken to the hospital for an autopsy. But guess what? Jason is still alive and kills the doctor and nurse, then escapes the hospital, and he's back on the run again. Of course, where else is he gonna go? He returns to Camp Crystal Lake, where randomly Tommy Jarvis all of a sudden lives with his mother and older sister. Next, a group of teenagers move into the house next door to them so they can party and do all types of shenanigans. As the night falls and the festivities begin, Jason is on his way home to his shitty cabin and he catches a glance of Jimmy dancing like a fucking weirdo from the window. This really pisses Jason off and he can't go home without killing these teenagers, so he starts killing them one by one. Jason then kills Tommy's mom, and that really fucking burns Tommy's bacon. Now Tommy is fed up with Jason's shit, so it's up to him and his older sister to kill Jason once and for all. First things first, what I would like to say about this movie is I think it might be the best directed film in the Friday the 13th franchise. I know you find that super funny, but to me, little things about it, like we get some cool like crane shots in the very beginning. It's like a really nice master shot, which opens up, you know, the scene to what happened in the previous film. And this film has one of the best opening montages. And it kind of gives us that like leadway into the Tommy Jarvis saga. So that's something I like about it. And I know you're a slasher fan, so how do you feel about Part 4?
So I don't hate the movie. I actually like it a lot. The only complaint I have, up until an hour in, we don't really see Jason doing very much slashing. He kills the people in the morgue, but other than that, it's a lot of campers having sex and having fun.
I'm sorry. Maybe 10 kills in the first 30 seconds of the movie wasn't enough for you?
It was, but maybe just like a couple more.
What do you mean? He killed the hitchhiker, like real quick.
And he killed the two people in the morgue, but I just wanted more because he's huge. And when I think of like slashers, like I feel like he should be powerful and he should be killing all the time. And I want to see that because he's fucking massive. That's the part I like.
Listen, my man had to walk from the hospital to camp. That was like a 50-mile walk.
He's got nothing to do all day long but walk around. He should be good at it by now.
Well, if you feel like that about this movie, then like, what's your favorite one in the franchise?
Well, I always like originals, so I definitely like original because I like Alice. I do like the 2009 one. It's not my favorite, but I did like that one a lot.
You would like 2009. So you don't like the Tommy Jarvis saga with Part 4, 5, and 6?
I love the Tommy Jarvis story in this film, in the final chapter, because I think he is very smart for being a little kid. But then when he goes to like the troubled teen home and all that, I think they ruined him because he was smart and he could have been a cooler character than he was, I think. He also made really cool masks. He was a badass kid.
Right? He should have been like a professional fucking special effects guy, the type of shit he was making at that age.
Come here, I want to show you something.
So, like, what's your view count on the movie then?
The first time I saw it, and then last night. So 2.
2 times!
What the fuck happened?
It says you're a dead fuck.
What?
Think about this, right? So what if the ending from the original Friday the 13th was just a hallucination from Alice, and she really didn't cut Mrs. Voorhees' head off? Do you think the franchise would be just as impactful with just Pamela Voorhees being the main antagonist?
I like the way that it went. So I like that it was Jason all along because it ended up being like a twist. But if she was not dead, I think it would be like them together. Which could have been cool too, because there'd be maybe more kills, which is my favorite part, but...
Think about it. What female, like, slasher franchise do we have?
I don't know.
No, right?
I don't think we have any. Do we have
Female
any at all?
lead slasher film.
Well, they're saying, like, Scream in certain Scream films, but that's not... that's not...
But it's not like a continuation.
It's not
of
a
like
franchise.
the same killer. Which I think why it would have been cool for Pamela Voorhees to actually survive the first one, because then she could have technically had that type of role and might have been the only one ever in history.
That's true, and it probably would have been awesome.
Because she did kill those kids in the first one, and it seemed like she was pretty strong. She killed all of them very easily. So Jason got the strength from somewhere.
Right. And she has a purpose too, because she's like avenging her son's death, or she thought she was. So she'd probably be a badass.
Kill her, Mommy. Kill her.
Alright, so now we're going to jump into some fun facts.
Our first fun fact is the dance scene with Crispin Glover's character Jimbo. He actually was dancing to AC/DC's song Back in Black.
Fact number 2, Ted White pulled an old actor trick with not speaking to the others on the cast so they can fear him more during scene work.
Fact number 3, the workout video Axel is watching is called Aerobics from 1980. It stars Darcy DeMoss, who went on to have a role in Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives.
Fact number 4, the moment when Jason's hand moves in the morgue was done after the director called cut on the scene. But since the camera didn't actually cut, it caught this movement and it was included in the film.
Fact number 5. Originally, Ted White didn't want his name in the credits because he thought it would ruin his career.
How dare he disrespect Jason Voorhees like that? Fact number 6. The first day of filming this project was on October 31st, 1983, on Halloween Day.
Fact number 7. In Turkey, this film and the next sequel, Friday the 13th, A New Beginning, were released at the same time. People could watch both films back to back as a double feature. They even made a special poster for both films displayed next to each other.
So fact number 8, in the Crystal Lake Memories book, Kimberly Beck stated that she does not like the horror genre. She also said that she feels like Friday the 13th Part 4 was not even a B movie, but more of a C movie. Maybe the C stands for her being a
Oh my god! Oh my god! Fact number 9. In Friday the 13th Part 3, Jason's fingernails were neat and trimmed, but in Part 4, which takes place the next day, they are long and black.
Continuity.
Ew.
So fact number 10, this was the last film in the franchise to pick up immediately where the previous film left off.
Fact number 11. Though he disliked being involved in the film, Ted White is considered by many fans to be one of the best Jasons.
Fact number 12. At around 9 minutes in the film, the nurse's name tag reads R. Morgan, which pays homage to the actress Robbie Morgan, who played Annie in the first Friday the 13th. Fact number 13. Ted White and the special effects artist Tom Savini at first were confrontational with one another, but once Ted White found out Savini had experience with stunts, they both became friends.
Come on in!
Oh, no. No, we have no suits.
What do you give this movie on a rating from 1 to 5?
A 3.
A 3! Gunshots.
I liked it more than I hated it.
Alright, fair enough. I'm giving it a 4. It's Friday the 13th, the final chapter. One of the best in the franchise. We got Tommy Jarvis, the introduction of that whole saga, which I think is probably the best storyline in the whole Friday franchise. Probably the only real storyline. Plus, it has one of the most iconic masks and movie posters out of the franchise. I just think it's a great film, so that's my rating for it. All right, so before we end this video, just let us know in the comments what you think about this movie. Is it your favorite? Are you going to see it this week in theaters? I know some places are having special screenings. What do you rate this film on a scale of 1 through 5? Please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us a lot. We really appreciate anyone who's been supporting us so far. Hit the notification bell so you can catch all the latest videos. And like I always say, Horror Girl, take us out of this video.
Happy Friday the 13th. Bye.
You gotta close one eye and look cockeyed like he does.
I can't. Happy Friday the 13th.